Good evening, everybody. It is Charlie here once again, and it is time for another live stream on the Chatting Leeds YouTube channel. Hope everyone's had a great bank holiday weekend so far. It's time for the last say on yesterday's 4-3 victory against Ipswich at Portman Road. Leeds United picking up their first 3 points of the season, and a very good 3 points for that matter as well. We'll be diving into the game in a little bit more detail and getting all your guys' thoughts and opinions on it. Just before we go any further, though, as always, please smash that like button. Really does help get the stream out there to more people. Please subscribe if you are brand new as well. We're on the road to 3K. It is free. It only takes a second. Just smash the subscribe button and you don't understand how much it would mean to me. Hit the notification bell and, of course, get your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below, and I'll be sure to flash them up on screen. So there's a few of you in the building already, I can see. Jay's in the building. Hi, Jay. How we doing, mate? Hope you're doing good. Julie's here as always as well. How we doing, Julie? Great result yesterday. 3 massive points. It seems a long time. Yeah, I think the last time we won a league game was against Nottingham Forest in the Premier League on the 4th of April. So, yeah, a long time. A long time. Jay saying, I bet Chef Wednesday looking at that front four and thinking, Christ, can we play 2 goalkeepers and 9 defenders? Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm not going to get too cocky about playing Chef Wednesday because it is their cup final at the end of the day and they'll be bang up for it. So I am expecting them to come and give 100% in that game. But we're not here to talk about Chef Wednesday at the minute. We're here to talk about that amazing win down at Portman Road yesterday. That is something that we'll be getting on to very shortly, David. So make sure you stay tuned, pal. And evening, Kevin. Yeah, evening, mate. How we doing? So then, firstly, I just want to speak about that front four because I think, like Jay's just mentioned about that front four, if we can keep all that front four and add other players in and around them, then I fear for the rest of this championship. I really do. Yeah, we're going to have games where we get humbled and games where things don't exactly go our way. And we're not going to win every game, obviously. But I just feel that it only took one game yesterday to get me excited. I thought, as Kevin's saying here, the front four were lethal yesterday. And I think adding Yol Perot into the mix as well, a competent striker who knows what positions he needs to be in, he knows what runs he needs to be making. Not the quickest of forwards, so he doesn't really play it off the shoulder, but I think that's why Rutter did so well yesterday with Perot next to him. They kept switching. One would drop deep and the other would go forward and vice versa. They'd keep switching it. Thought Cini and Nonto kept switching wings as well to kind of confuse the Ipswich back line. I thought Sinistera, I mean, there's an argument that he is the best player in the championship, bar none. I think he's that good. The levels of this guy, if we manage to keep hold of him, then it's an absolute cheat code having him in the championship. I think he's unreal. And Nonto, look, whatever your opinion has been on Nonto over the last few weeks, I've been heavily critical of him as well. I didn't think there would be a way back, but if Farke's happy, then I'm happy. He's apologised to everyone that he needs to apologise to. And he's gone in there yesterday, had a very, very good game and scored a goal. And if there's one way to get the fans back on side, it's by getting your head down and just getting on with it, putting in good performances, goals, assists. And I thought he contributed a lot yesterday. And I thought he had a good game. And, it's baby steps. But, I think the road to redemption starts now. But Perot, yes, his goal was pretty much a tap-in, and I'm not even just saying this just to have like a fake agenda against Patrick Bamford, but Bamford doesn't score that goal, in my opinion. If that's Bamford, he takes a touch. He probably doesn't anticipate that the keeper's going to parry that ball out. And Perot had the anticipation. His positional awareness was good. He's composed, he's cool, he's calm. The weight of passes that he was doing at times, the link-up play, it was just class. And I think the fact that we've got Perot in this team, like I've said numerous times, that guy was my dream signing, and we've got him in, and I just think it's absolutely unreal. Absolutely unreal that we've got Perot. And as soon as I saw that front four yesterday on the lineup an hour before kickoff, it got the juices flowing for me. Really, really excited. And the last player in that front four that I've not spoke about, who I thought was man of the match on the day, Jorginho Ruta, who is this new signing that we've all of a sudden got. It was playing like a different player, like a man possessed. He was taking players on. He was using his pace. He was using his strength. In his goal, as a first goal for the club, he brings the ball down well from Earling's ball up the field. Takes about 4 players on, drags it past them, and very nicely slots it home. And his was the equaliser, wasn't it? So yeah, really good equaliser. And I just thought from then his confidence just grew and grew and grew. Again, the link-up play was good. He would drop deep. He would go up front. He would interchange with Perot, as I've mentioned already. And yeah, I just think that front four, and if you add Somerville into that mix as well, if you interchange with Somerville, again, up there with probably the best forward lines in the division by a country mile. So yeah, that's just what I wanted to get out there first, guys. I just thought it was really, really exciting to see. So yeah, just getting to some more of your comments. Evening, Paul. How we doing, mate? Jay saying was a great result. Portman Road. No, it isn't. I think that was their first home defeat since like November 2021 or something like that. So they've had a very, very good home record down at Portman Road, and obviously we've gone and spoilt that party, which is nice. Lots of attacking potential now. Need to fix the fullback. Yeah, 100%. We'll be coming on to the slight negatives in a bit, Paul. But yeah, 100% agree. I still can't see us keeping City, unfortunately. I think what I will say to that though, Jay, as much as I quite agree, I think Sin is the one now where I'm a little bit wary, especially after his performance yesterday in his goal, because I thought he took his goal really well. The one thing I'll say though, to caveat that, is his injury record. Is a team in the Premier League going to spend 25 million on him when his injury record is quite bad? Hopefully if he stays at Leeds, we can keep him fit for the majority, but he will get an injury. He's riddled with injuries, and that's why we managed to get him on a very good deal from Feyenoord in the first place. I just, maybe a team in Europe, maybe, but even then, he's got a bad injury record, so hopefully that kind of works in our favour. But yeah, I do see your point there, 100%. Julie's saying, and we've also got Somerville to come back pretty good, I'd say. Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you throw Somerville in that mix as well, like I said, it's arguably the best attacking line in the Championship for me. And most Championship defences will be, I'll just say it, shitting themselves having to come up against that. Chef Wednesday next week. I mean, look, I'm going to try and not be overly cocky about that game, but if we don't beat them at Ellen Road with that front four, then there's something seriously wrong, isn't there? Even if Cine did leave, Somerville could easily fill that void for me, and I still think it would be up there. So, it wouldn't be the end of the world, but Cine is definitely the one out of them that I would want to keep the most, in all honesty. Perot had the poacher's instinct for his goal and forced the keeper into a few saves. Him and Rutter. So, yeah, exactly. That could be a really good forward partnership. It really could. Perot could have had an hat-trick, really. Especially that one in the second half that he hits on the side net. And again, lovely weighted pass from Jorginho Ruta into him. The interchanging from them two I thought was really good yesterday. Ruta took that goal lovely. Yep, he did. He definitely did. Aldi fancy, you can't beat it. I understand that Leon have had I wouldn't 100% trust that source, Stephen. It's I've only seen it from one source on Twitter today, or X, sorry, as you've got to call it now. I'll be honest, I don't see Rutter going. I'll be real. It's his first goal for the club yesterday, and I can't see Jorginho leaving, I must admit. But I could be wrong, but no. Just before we get into Jared's comment there, guys, there's 31 of you in the building. If you wouldn't mind smashing a like on the video, it really does help get the video out there. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new and help me reach 3K as soon as possible. And of course, keep getting your comments in. Appreciated. All right, so Jared said Rutter just needed better players around him to shine. Easy to do poorly if those around you are bad. Yep, completely agree. And I think his confidence grew knowing that he had those players in and around him as well, Jared. So yeah, 100%, mate. Jay saying, unless Leon have got... Yeah, exactly, because if we did sell him, I am assuming the 49ers would want to make profit on him. And considering we signed him for 35 million, don't get me wrong, I don't think one good game yesterday is enough to justify that amount, but we'd easily be wanting 40, 50, wouldn't we? No team's going to pay that for him. Kevin saying, I saw a Rutter interview. He said he liked playing with Perot. Things with him and Perot will develop an understanding. Yep, 100%. Yep. Leonard wanting 60 million euros for Bacola. Well, okay. Only had one. Yeah, exactly. That's a very good point to point out as well. If that's how good Perot can play with just having one training session with them, then imagine what he'll be like when he's had a full week going into Chef Wednesday. Mate, that Chef Wednesday game could be a very good day for us. But obviously, Chef Wednesday, like I said, this isn't me trying to have a dig at them, but playing Leeds is their cup final. It's their biggest game of the season. Their fans will be bang up for it. They'll fill that away end out, 100%. Leeds need to be as up for it as what they are. We need to match their intensity on that day. But I do think we'll beat Chef Wednesday, I must admit. The end of drama at Leeds, in my opinion. Yeah, again, we'll be coming on to that shortly. Jordan, don't you worry. So I had to sit on a weekend and feel like, yeah, been a while. It has been a while since we've enjoyed a weekend, hasn't it? It really, really has. So honestly, who do you fear us playing with the current crop? Yeah, I mean, as I'm saying, if we keep that front line, I don't fear any team in this league, even Leicester and Southampton. I'd argue our front line, if we keep them all, is arguably better than theirs. Leicester have started off very well, 100%. They have 4 wins from 4. But like I said yesterday, I think Leicester need to just pipe down a little bit. I see a lot of their fans on Twitter thinking that they're going to go invincible in this league and get a record points total, and it's just crazy. Like, I think they're underestimating it a bit. Yes, they've won the first 4 games, but they will have a dip. And that's where Leeds capitalise for me. Southampton have just lost Nathan Teller to Bayer Leverkusen, so they're weaker. Shea Adams looks like he is heading out to Everton. So honestly, this league's not wrapped up yet. It's 4 games in, so they just need to pipe down to that Leicester lot, 100%. Farker spoke out about drama in his defence, saying it's his fault playing him. Yeah, again, we'll be coming on to that in just a moment. Just get through this comment. Rutter must have watched Eddie Gray's goal versus Burnley. Yeah, 100%. So then, let's get into the negatives then. A few people have already mentioned one of them, but let's just speak about each of the Ipswich goals and then just some individual things. The first Ipswich goal for me shouldn't have even stood. The Ipswich player is quite a distance offside. I don't really blame anyone for that. Yes, it goes down as a Joe Rodon own goal, but I don't blame him. I don't blame Melier or anyone. That goal shouldn't have stood because it was offside. I've seen it back a few times now, and it was offside. The second one is definitely avoidable. Obviously, Cody Drameh comes on for Sam Byram. Sam Byram goes off with an injury. We've had no update on that Sam Byram injury yet in terms of how long he'll be out for. Hopefully, it's not too long. but I expect him to be out for a little while now. Cody Drameh comes on for his opportunity to shine in this team. And yeah, he is played at left back and he is out of position. But for me, there's no excuse for that second goal. As the ball comes to him, he lets it roll under his feet, can't even control the ball properly. And then rather than looking up to check if the pass is on first, he plays it back and he's at fault for that. But then I think Rodon's at fault for the goal as well in terms of how he just allows the Ipswich player to run across him, get the ball past Melier, and then it's an easy tapping for them in the end for that second goal. And I'll be honest, I said at half time, I thought, right, that's them with the momentum now. Their fans will be up for it. They'll think they can get back into it and all that jazz. And it was just typical Leeds at the back. We just can't defend, can we? And I thought for 15 to 20 minutes of that second half, they had all the ball. They were creating opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. So easy to carve through Leeds. It really, really is easy to cut through us at the minute. So that's something that needs to be improved, definitely. And then obviously the third goal probably shouldn't have even happened anyway because there was 5 minutes added on at the end and he scored that goal in the 97th. How does that work? This new added time rule is a bit of a joke, really. As soon as it gets to the 95th minute, it should be over. That's it. And I'd say that even if Leeds were losing, it should be over. It's a good job that wasn't an equalising goal or a winning goal because I'd have been absolutely raging. But all that mattered was getting the 3 points yesterday, which we did. But like people are saying in the chat, where is it? Jay's saying here, it is still clear that we need new fullbacks, 100%. The fact that we were going to spend £12 million on Max Aarons just shows you that Daniel Farker doesn't see Luke Ayling as the future right back moving forward. Cody Drameh will probably do a good job at right back because that's his actual position. But I was banging the Cody Drameh drum for a while in terms of wanting him to play. But I must admit, I'm a bit unsure now. I'm a bit unsure after watching him yesterday. Look, I understand that he was played out of position and Daniel Farker even admitted that it was his mistake for putting him there and that's why he brought him off. But I feel like every time he gets an opportunity to play for Leeds, he doesn't play well. So who knows? You may see Cody Drameh leave the club before the end of the window, especially if we sign a right back and a left back. I do think he'll go then. I think Luke Ayling won't mind being like second fiddle. But yeah, we definitely need a new right back. Obviously, Jed Spence has been mentioned on a loan deal from Tottenham. That would be amazing. That would be an unreal signing. Real perfect right back for the Daniel Farker system. And obviously, Charlie Taylor's been mentioned at left back. There's the Stoke City left back. I think his name is Timon or Timon or something like that. He's a good left back as well. But midfield is also one where we definitely need a reinforcement. And as CB said here, he's just watched Connor over at One Leeds. I'll be checking that video out after the stream ends as well. I do like to keep up with other creators as well. But yeah, the Glenn Kamara deal is almost done. According to Fabrizio Romano, the deal will be done imminently. The talks are at the advanced stage and the players already agreed to join Leeds. So that for me is a very decent midfield addition. I would have preferred Lewis O'Brien, but I think the fee that Forest want for O'Brien is about 10 million quid plus his high wages, which Leeds probably won't be able to match. So that's probably why they've gone down the Glenn Kamara route. But yeah, really good addition. And it will also help aid the development of Archie Gray. Because obviously Archie Gray can start games as well, but obviously mainly he can just come off the bench. He can have a good impact and he can, help aid his development in that way. So yeah. Jay's saying, if I couldn't love Farker anymore, I love the way he talked about the team and the way he tried to deflect blame from Drameh. Yeah, exactly. He didn't throw him under the bus. He took full responsibility, and that's all you can ask for, really. I did think it was a bit of a weird shout to put him At left back, I assumed that they would put Struijk there, move Ayling into the middle with Rodon and put Drame at right back, but obviously he chose to put him at left back and that massively backfired. With Drame, I give him the right back spot against Salford and see how he does. Sorry guys, I'm really tired today. If he blows that chance, then that's it for him. Yeah, probably. I keep forgetting we have a game on Tuesday. It is still clear that we need a fullback. We've already had that point, haven't we? Yeah. Glenn Kamara. I think Melier called for the ball on second, and that's why Rodon held back. Yeah, potentially, but again, that's miscommunication, isn't it? We need to be concentrating at the back at all times. Rodon must have had a shout from Melier. Yeah, he must have done, yeah. But for me, again, Jay, that's a lack of communication there and a lack of concentration, which definitely needs to be improved. Jordan's mate's a Norwich fan, and the one criticism of Farker there was that he never really sorted the defence out, just outscored opponents. Yeah, well, I think Farker knows, though, at Leeds that the defence definitely needs sorting 100%. So hopefully that will be sorted. God, really tired. Really busy weekend I've had so far, guys. Sorry, what did CB say? Kamara 5 million. Yeah, 5 million. So yeah, it is a very good deal for me. Kamara in 5 million and O'Brien in on loan, and the midfield is complete. Yeah, O'Brien could come in on a loan, I assume. But I just don't think we'll be able to match his wages, in all honesty. Spence and Taylor in as fullbacks, yeah. 100%. That would be. Imagine a back four now of Jed Spence, Joe Rodon, Pascal Struijk, and Charlie Taylor. That is a very, very good back four. Kamara and Ampadu in the holding midfield. Nonto, Rutter, Cine, Perot. And that is what you call a starting 11. And if we had Paintsell in as well, which could still happen, there's a Mary as well. That I don't think the Amiri deal is as dead in the water as what people think. He was in the squad for Leverkusen yesterday, but he didn't come on, didn't play any minutes. So hopefully we manage to get him over the line. But if not, I'm very much happy to have either Rutter or Somerville operating that 10. Then it's all about HMS Pistol League. Yeah, exactly. And I think I am on that bandwagon now. I'm confident that we'll bring the additions in over the next few days that we need to, because the club will know that it needs doing anyway. So I have confidence in that. I really do. Also, that front four has just given me, the utmost confidence that we can go and beat any team in this league now. Like someone said earlier, Portman Road is not an easy place to go to. They've been unreal at home for the last sort of year and a bit. And we've gone there and we've put 4 past them and we've beaten them 4-3. 2 of the goals probably shouldn't have even happened. I think the third one's a good finish, but it shouldn't have happened. The second one is just an individual error. We've not really, other than the second goal, I don't think we really gifted them anything. CB's saying 2-1 to Liverpool now. I'm sure they had 10 men, didn't they? God, that finished 2-1. Darwin Núñez, 2 late goals. That is heartbreak for Newcastle. Wow. I was watching that game and Liverpool were dire as well, so they've managed to get out of jail there. But anyway, let's not talk about the crappy Premier League. Who wants to be in the Premier League, yeah? But yeah, guys, look, we've been going nearly half an hour. There's not really much more that I really need to get off my chest. Obviously, with regards to Paintsell, Amiri and Kamara, the Kamara deal looks like it will be done imminently, so keep your eyes peeled for that one. Paintsell, the bid was rejected initially, but I think Leeds are going to go in with an improved bid. I think the initial offer was 8 million up front plus 2 million in add-ons in euros. But Genk, 10 million up front. So I think there's a compromise to be had there. So hopefully Leeds United can get that one over the line, because then at least if Cine does leave, you've got cover there now. So yeah, hopefully he can be brought in regardless, because again, competition for places. And then the fullbacks, if we can get Jed Spence on loan, that is an amazing deal. And if we can get Charlie Taylor at left back, that deal can be very easily done. He's a Leeds fan. He probably still lives in the area. Low fee, knows the club, proven left back at this level, good left back in the Premier League for Burnley as well. Yeah, I would definitely be all over that one if that one can be done. And again, guys, that front four was on fire, and hopefully will continue to be on fire as well. So yeah, just getting to the last few comments. Jade saw something earlier saying that Leeds are currently in for 5 players, 3 are at advanced stages. Where did you see that, Jay? Let me know in the comments, mate. Or if you're on Twitter, if you've seen it on Twitter, send me it on Twitter, mate. And I'll have a look at that. And yeah, hopefully it will be a busy week. Jay, say make sure you hit the like and subscribe. Yeah, exactly, guys. There's 40 of you in the building as I'm speaking now. Make sure you hit the like button. It helps get the video out there. And as I keep saying, I know I say it on every video, every live stream. Please subscribe if you are brand new. If you're enjoying the content, it's free. Takes a second. Just tap that subscribe button. And it really helps me out. 3K is my next goal. It's something that I really want to hit. And if you could help me do that, that would be very, very much appreciated. So yeah, thank you very much in advance. 49ers are doing us proud despite a slow start. Yep, they are. Yes, if Cine goes, get paint. So yeah, 100%. All aboard HMS Pistol League. 100%, guys. 100%. Now, I just want to say, guys, obviously I'm off work tomorrow because of the bank holiday, but then I do fly out on holiday on Tuesday. And I'm on holiday for 2 weeks. I'm going to Turkey on Tuesday afternoon. I fly. So I may get some content out tomorrow. If anything happens, I might do a live, or in fact, no, I probably won't have time to do a live. Actually, I've got a lot of things to get done tomorrow ahead of the holiday on Tuesday. But I'll try and get some videos out, or a video out at some point if something happens. But if not, guys, then this will be the last time that I'm speaking to you live anyway. And my next video will be, let me just see. Let's have a look on my calendar. So I'll go on Tuesday. Yeah, my next video will either be on the 13th or 14th of September now. And yeah, I'll be honest, guys, I need a break. I need a break from life. I need a break from Leeds United, because it is stressful, isn't it? I know it's good vibes at the minute in terms of Leeds, but it really does take it out here. Gutted that I'm going to be missing Perot's home debut next week at Ellen Road. Obviously, as you all know, I'm a season ticket holder, so I will be gutted to be missing that. I think my next home game is the Watford one now at home, but it's the Millwall game. That's the first game after I get back, so there'll be plenty of content ahead of that game. And obviously, unfortunately, I'll be missing deadline day as well. So if any crazy things happen, I will be keeping an eye on Twitter from afar, so don't you worry about that. Keep following me on all my socials are in the description. Hit me up on Twitter. I will still be tweeting as often as I can. But yeah, I'm hopefully just going to enjoy a nice 2 weeks in the sun. And then I'll be back ready to hammer content. There'll be a podcast starting on the channel when I'm back as well. I've spoke to a few other creators that are down for joining me on that. So watch this space for the Chatting Leeds podcast. Just get into some few comments. CB's just liked and subscribed. Brilliant. I really do appreciate that. David's saying have a nice holiday. Enjoy your hauls. There's a lot of people wishing me a good holiday. Really do appreciate that, guys. Thank you very much. Great stream, bro. Enjoy your holiday and get home, mate. There'll be quite a few beers going down me. Don't you worry about that. Especially on the day of the Chef Wednesday game, if I can get it watched over there as well. Beers, what a good idea. Heading for the fridge. Yeah, you do that. You do that. So yeah, guys, enjoy the rest of your bank holiday weekend. As I said, please smash that like button. Please subscribe if you're brand new. Hit the notification bell. And of course, get all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. I'll try and get a video out tomorrow. But if not, I'll see you in a few weeks. Cheers.